Right. Well, how's it going? As you can see, I've got my chin mount camera set up. Hopefully it's recording. What I didn't take into account is that I can't actually see the screen to make sure that everything's recording, so I've set it off from the app on my phone. I'm also pretty sure that it's connected to my Cardo. So, back in the realm of testing. Dodge the potholes up here. Absolutely atrocious. He's on the wrong side of the road. Unreal. This is just horrific. Right, my plan is to ride out to the deer park again in Woburn and see if we can find some deer. Like I said in my previous video, I kind of raved about how many deer there were, and then it became kind of obvious that I don't think you guys could see them. So we'll try and remedy that. And also I'm going to go the right way this time. I'm not going to randomly get halfway down the wrong road and wonder how I got there. I think the audio is going to be the hardest or the toughest nut to crack in this, what I'm doing. It seems to be what trips people up. We shall see. Coming round now towards Toddington Hill. There's loads of gravel on this road as well. I'm going to have to be careful. Gravel everywhere. Pretty much off to my left hand side is quite a new build development, so that's why. But yeah, Toddington Hill is it's not particularly long. You can kind of see it just in front of me now. It's a really cool little road just to go up. So that's where I'm going to go. This is where a car pulled out and nearly killed me on one of my videos. That was fun. Anyway, made it through that bit. Oh, I love it. Just such a cool little bit of road. Like I say, it's only short, but it's just cool. Probably even better on the way back, but I won't be coming this way. I have to be careful because of fuel. I've got 30 miles showing, but I'm not overly sure I trust it. I mean, I'm not going to be doing anywhere near that anyway, but I don't really want to get caught out. Dog sounds happy. Those fuel prices, 144.9 for unleaded, 1699 for diesel. Madness. I'm so glad I haven't got a diesel anymore. There was a car back there. I caught it at the last second. I don't know if it said Dreamy Mobile or Creamy Mobile. Creamy Mobile sounds like something Bonnie Blue would drive around in. Allegedly. I remember the days of my 125. I had a YBR 125 Yamaha. And if I was very lucky, down a steep hill with a wind behind me, I could just about hit around 65. And I can remember riding back from London one morning. I wasn't allowed on the motorways because my bike was underpowered. So I was in Ealing and I had to go A40, come off at Denham or Beaconsfield, can't remember, one of the two, down into Amersham, then round for Aylesbury, and then finally up towards Milton Keynes and to where I was living at the time in Woburn Sands. And I was so cold. My hands were so cold that I stopped off by the side of the road and remembered a trick that my CBT instructor had shown me. And what it was to put your hands on the exhaust to warm them up. Only when he showed me it, he was wearing leather gloves. And my gloves were not leather. They were some kind of man-made material. And what happened was they melted to my exhaust. So I was already freezing cold and I had to ride the remaining, I don't know, 25 miles maybe, with the palms of my gloves basically gone and melted to my exhaust. Yeah, that was a bit shit, and that was a bit of a learning curve as well, if I'm being honest. This is a nice little road. I just worry about the road surface. Horse shit all in the middle of the road, or, well, I thought it was horse shit. Actually, I think it was just churned up mud. I think there's a time and a place for going fast on a bike. And I think there are times for just taking it all in. And both are equally nice. This is a moment for taking it in. Well, it looks like someone's hit that fence. Woo! Oh dear. It's exactly what I was trying not to do. Ah, sheep. Oh, there's lambs. Oh, cute, man. It's good to be courteous to other people on the road. It's also very good to tell them where to go from time to time. And that does happen very often. But I try and behave myself. Look at that. Proper English little village. You know, one thing that people don't do enough when there's really good visibility is use more of the road. The road's there to be used. Unless it's a solid white line on your side, use what you can. Right, here we are. So, we're going to go back through the deer park. Awesome. Hello, mate. That was a nice sounding bike. Aha! Hello, dear. All the deer, look. And that is exactly why I wanted to get a chin mount. I don't know if you can see right in the distance. You probably can't unless you're on a big screen. There's an antenna, like a radio mast. That's Bow Brick Hill near Milton Keynes. There are more deer over there. Again, I think you stand a better chance of seeing them now with my chin mount than with my old handlebar mount, which is there. Yeah, I like riding through here. It's really nice to ride through here, especially on a day like today. And this is where I got held up by 3 stags on one of my first ever videos. Just when they crossed the road, they looked at me as if to say, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why are you making so much noise?" I don't blame them, to be honest. I'm a noisy bastard on this. That would have been a good opportunity, but no. I do like this road. Especially when there's no cars. Right, let's go. Just effortless. do jiu-jitsu there. Not me. I go to a different place. But they do jiu-jitsu there. I could probably have fit through there, but not worth the risk. Oh, do we have a learner? I definitely don't want to terrify them. God knows what they'd do. But I can remember saying on Twitter that I would never use the quick shifter because it felt scary. Basically, I can just rip the throttle open and then just go. The reason why that sounded crap is because I wasn't doing enough revs to justify the gear changes. So it was just a little demonstration. But I don't need to use the clutch to upshift. My quick shifter isn't intelligent enough to downshift, to do clutchless downshifts. But I basically use the quick shifter 90% of the time now. I very, very, very rarely use the clutch to upshift anymore. People just don't care, do they? Just cross out between parked cars, well, not even parked cars, stationary cars. Oh well. Made it through another one. It's been a bit of a weird video, this. It was mainly to test the chin mount, but I haven't really had a huge amount to talk about. So I just sort of rambled a little bit. I'm not even sure rambling's the right word. Just waffled on and off. So, thank you again. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Cheers. Bye-bye.